European member states have failed to agree on whether the EU should apply steeper tariffs on China-made electric vehicles. Now the decision goes back to the EU Commission, who can implement its proposal. This means that the tariffs can be imposed. The vote in Council revealed clear divisions. 10 countries voted in favour of the tariffs, with France and Italy amongst them. Germany and 4 more countries voted against. However, the abstention of 12 countries meant that there was no result.
Germany's car manufacturers operate largely at the higher end. It's mostly premium cars, and they invested heavily within China. Given that they're premium branding, they don't not too worried about competition on the lower end of the markets from Chinese imports. Whereas French and Italian producers have not invested as heavily in China, and they compete much more directly on the low end of the market, and they therefore much more worried about the effect that Chinese competition would have for the European market.
The high number of abstentions reflects long-standing concerns about how Europe should stand up to China. Even though there is agreement about the fact that Beijing's unfair trade practices merit a forceful, united response, fears of commercial retaliation appear to have dampened the resolve of many capitals, especially with a make-or-break date approaching.
I think what is clear is that the Chinese government would retaliate. That is what they normally do, and they already signaled where they will do this, which would be agricultural exports. Now, compared to the EV market, the agriculture market, even though it's politically very important, is economically not that big. So the question is basically, will that be enough for an escalation on the European side, and basically to which extent the Chinese side will escalate in more and more bigger sectors?
Friday's vote marked a victory for the President of the Commission, Ursula von der Leyen. In its statement, the EU Commission still left the door open for a different outcome, stating that the EU and China would continue to work hard to explore an alternative solution.